Now, Gemini, in November, my first thought was that in November, you're about to sign a contract, any sort of contract. Now, the matter, however, with this is that you don't have all the information yet. And I would suggest for you to wait until we get in Sagittarius, and this is towards the end of the month. This is at the end of November. Now, it is an amazing, if it's a business contract, a job contract, because it has to deal with some finances. Right? It doesn't have to be only a financial one, but I do see some financial people at the bottom here. So I would say, but for some of you, it's because there is quite a lot of emotion involved, and you've turned your back to your male, I would say. Either way, if you're female Gemini, you've turned your back to a fiery sign male, or the other way around. If you are female, it's definitely each side, female or male. Now, there is a fire sign that you've turned your back to, Aries, Leo, or Sag, and you're turning your back to, I would say him, because it's a king in this case, but it can be a woman too, because you're looking at this new beginning. You're looking at this contract. You want this contract because this contract is basically full of abundance. You will just really be very successful when you manage to get to this contract. However, though, the cards are warning us that you don't have all the information yet. So wait until the time of Sag comes. Gather information, get ready. It will produce. It has an amazing potential, right? That whatever that thing is, it has an amazing, real, great potential. It's just sometimes we got to be rather patient about, in particular when we're about to sign important stuff. There are two more people involved here. And they're both quite earthy. Those are Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo people. Now, this lady here, for some reason, she seems not to be able to join in, right? She's looking aside, and just like him, but he seems to me rather more rather confident and bold, looking ahead, somewhere away, whereas she's a bit sorry that she cannot join in. Either way, there is someone that is a bit younger or acts a bit young, but this guy is a great, he has a great financial sense. Great sense for finances, right? And he's very loyal. By the way, this Virgo woman or Taurus woman or a Capricorn woman, she's reliable too. She's a career woman too. But I do see her rather sad, looking away, as if she can't make it to join in the contract yet. In some cases, Gemini, I would say, simply because, look at this, I mean, you've turned your backs to one another. You just don't want to look at each other. And having the Empress right behind you, below you, and in front of you, this particular Ace of Rods, if this was sort of a sexual relationship, or it is, I would say be careful, because a pregnancy that you did not expect and then would not know how to decide about it might happen, right? It's just a way too strong pregnancy energy here as well. For some of you, you do understand that there's so many Geminis out there. It cannot be the same for everyone. So whatever I pick on energies, I will just say it, and you will pick up your own messages. Yes, so these two guys are definitely good for business. I don't see her joining in yet, but you're really looking forward this. You're even pointing to it. You point to it, and as if you're presenting it and saying, okay, this is what I think. This is a new beginning. It's a new contract, and it is a contract, right? But you gotta wait for all the information, and this will be in Sagittarius towards the end of the month. It's only a few weeks. Now, I don't see you, if this was an emotional, or if this is an emotional relationship, I don't see you splitting or anything. It's just as if you first need, each one of you need to think about it. Let's put it this way. You both have turned each to his side and are trying to figure things on their own. Decide how they feel about it. Now, I'm going to pop one more card in front of this person to see where is he looking, what is he looking at. All right, well, that's not very pleasant for him. I will say him because, I mean, it's a king. Normally it should be a male energy, but it doesn't have to be. So, I mean, it might be a bit painful. If you pop him the news, well, I'm pregnant, he might as well not really like it. And it might be a bit painful for him, quite painful. Or even if you just say, well, I'm going to sign a contract and I'm going to do this, but I'm turning my back on you and I'm doing it with other business partners again. However, he feels painful. He feels quite painful. I mean, that sword that you're holding can be quite sore sometimes, but life is sometimes as it is, and we have to deal with whatever comes our way. So I will pop one more card on the decision that you need to make, and the information that you need to gather still. All right, well, it's a completely new beginning. I suppose you're just turning your back and you're saying, okay, well, I'm going to do it my way, and I'm going to start, and you know you will be successful. You know it already, and you're just leaving him completely behind. And tell you what, but just wait for tiny little longer before you make that final step, before you put your signature under the contract. Gather all the information that you can. One more card for the lady that looks aside as well. And she seems rather sad to me. Let me have a look. Yeah, she's fighting. What is she fighting? She has a fight. She's fighting with something, right? Because this is you at the top. She's not fighting with you. I don't feel like fighting with you. But I feel rather that she wants to join into this contract, but she has other things to sort out first. And as I said, she's a Taurus, Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn person. Now, they're beautiful cards, and they can mean pregnancy indeed, or they can just mean expansion of the business. This is an amazing card, health card. Now, if someone has been dealing with health issues, please don't worry. Everything will be fine. I mean, in some other cases, in some other cases, only as an option, if this person here had to go through a surgery, if whatever I said so far does not resonate with you in any way, there might be this person in your life, this fire sign person, might as well have gone, or might as well be going through a surgery or something. And well, tell you what, they will be fine. I don't see you being worried. I rather see you being optimistic, putting a start to something new. And you're looking after the whole business, dealing with the business partners and whatever. You've turned to, maybe this is one, because this is what I'm picking up right now. If you have turned your back to let him rest, let him recover, he will recover. That's a card of a health situation. And as soon as he feels better, he will feel like a newborn. So there is nothing to worry about. So don't worry about that. And you're not worried. You're just actually quite a lot, quite active, quite a lot of action. And you can't wait to jump off that cliff. But one more time, if he's not available to deal with the matter right now, you do wait, please, before you sign some contracts, because, as I said, the information is not available yet. You will get there by Sag, by did I say that? The 23rd of November. This is when the Sun moves into Sag. Now let's pop 2 more cards on the world. Or rather, shall we go for the contract? Let's have a look what sort of a contract. It's definitely, you're dealing with, well, for some of you might be a relationship, obviously, but you have offers. See how many people have gathered around the justice to sign. So there is a contract, but because there is another person coming in now, maybe you should just, as I said, wait in Scorpio, pay attention to everything, to every single little detail. And as soon as you have your information, that will be by Sag, you'll be free to sign. But there are two of them. Look at that. And they really want to sign something. Maybe that might be different people as well. I mean, they are different people, but different contracts and so far and so on. But you are doing great, even without this person. For whatever matter he is absent and looking away, you're doing great. One more for the world for you, and for the Empress. Where is the world taking you to? Well, that's a promotion in career again. You're waiting for this contract, Geminis. It feels, one more time, it can be emotional, but to me it feels rather more business focused. Quite business focused. You might as well get a promotion. You will get a promotion anyway. It will raise whatever the income so far was. It will raise once you have signed with these 2 guys. But don't forget this card, please. Gather, talk to all of them. I feel this woman has to tell you something too. She might give you as well quite a lot of information about whatever's going on. And these two are approaching you for a contract signature, that's for sure. It's a brand new beginning, a step ahead for you, Gemini. And yes, I mean, for some of you girls, it may as well, or either even male, given that this is a female fire energy, you may just have turned, and then here we have the justice splitting and signing that divorce papers. You will be fine, Gemini. You just, I feel you're dealing cool with the matter, right? It is the only person that struggles is this one at the top and this one here, but she has other issues. She has different issues. Whereas him, he's the soul one, the fire sign. That fire sign is the one that's left sore. She rather has some different struggles. She would love to join in, but she has different struggles for now. Now, Gemini, well, it looks great. You're dealing with a very cool head. The only emotion that you show here is you not being able to make a decision, but you're only not being able to make it right now simply because you very well know, well, I don't have all the information. One more time. Yes, let me have a look. Why is he so sore? Right, he will be fine. He's looking, look at him. I mean, he will be looking out to new horizons. He will be standing again on his feet, and he will be looking out at the world. And he as well will be waiting for his own ships to come in, and so it is. I mean, if this is one more time, that brings me back to the health situation. If you see him now, first he sat down and then he was put down for some sort of surgery or whatever. He said he will end up standing again, and I'm sure he will join the battlefield again very soon, so don't worry about him at all. And in any other case, if this is a divorce or anything, or business, just he will be fine. He'll be absolutely fine. Don't worry, Geminis.